What's up, y'all? So today we're watching the most embarrassing wannabe gangster, DKane. Hey man, I remember this guy back in the day on TikTok Live and stuff. I remember he just used to pop up randomly. You know how you just scrolling through TikTok and you find all those trash videos and then you just start seeing people you've never seen before? Yeah, this guy popped up on my stuff and he was just talking a whole bunch of nothing. So today we're going to see what this guy actually gets into. I seen him get beat up before. He was on the TikTok Live with the big dude, Lalo. I remember Lalo on TikTok in like 2021. He was super skinny. Now the dude, he's pretty big now. But hey, man, let's get into it. Let's see what DKane's talking about. I heard he was in jail at one point for some shit. I don't know, but let's see what this guy's getting into right now.
There's plenty of people who'd argue that being a gangster in 2025 is already not a good look. However, others have compassion and realize that these people are often products of their environment and are indoctrinated into a cycle that they can't always escape when everything around them is pushing them to act up and act out. But one byproduct of that culture no one feels any sympathy for is the
Yeah, I definitely know who this guy is.
Wannabe gangster. If you've been lucky enough to escape that kind of lifestyle and still choose to emulate it, then you deserve to be clowned to the fullest extent.
Isn't this motherfucker like 4'11", like 5'3"?
And when you couple that with some really suspect behavior in their past like this guy has, it's basically impossible to feel the slightest hint of sympathy for the predicament he's now found himself in. Now, it looks like he might have taken his gangster fantasy too far online, to the point where real consequences and real prison time are just around the corner. It's your boy Zesty, and this is the fall of TikTok's most embarrassing wannabe gangster.
My boy Lou.
In case you don't know, DKane de la Fuente is a young man from San Antonio, Texas. Now into his 20s, he is still only 5'1" and 120 pounds. So he doesn't exactly got the build you'd be looking for as a gangbang.
Look at this picture right here. All right, let's look at this picture. And then let's go back to the stats, right? This is, I don't even know how you acquire this build, but let's
Texas. Now into his 20s, he is still only 5'1" and 120 pounds.
5'1", 120 pounds. Damn. You got hit with that stick, that creation stick. You got created. Your whole player build is just off. I don't even know how you acquire this build.
So he doesn't.
You know how in GTA, you know those mod packs where you could be a little person, or like I think it's like a cheat or some shit. You could be a little person. That guy's running around doing that shit. Like, you know the mini Hulk mods and shit that are on GTA. Yeah, that's what this guy is, man. Just causing havoc. Claiming to be a gang member and shit.
Exactly got the build you'd be looking for as a gangbanger. At that weight, he struggled from the recoil of a Nerf gun. So how is he meant to spin the block? The reason anyone even knows who this individual is comes from the same source as many irritating and basically untalented individuals, TikTok. His content journey began in 2023 when he emerged onto the platform rocking the Edgar look, a common method for Hispanic kids to engage in thirst trapping online. Here's basically what he did.
If you were mine, you would not get the same. If you were mine, you would top everything.
And if you've seen any of his videos, you've seen them all. However, long before he became associated with pretending to be a member of a violent street gang, he was already having aspects of his image called into question. As it came to prominence, he was initially accused of copying another TikToker by the name of Ricky, whose style he seemed to have stolen entirely.
And then you got the same exact, what is it, the letters right here? What do you have right there on your cheek?
This is Korean.
Oh, and his is Chinese. Yours is different. Okay.
You act like people don't get tattoos on the sideburns right here.
Okay, my fault.
I didn't know you created that. That's cute.
Oh, let me see. What does it say in your knuckles? What does it say, West? Ricky has that. Isn't it crazy how Ricky has the same exact west side, like west right there?
Chat, this is why he thinks I'm not being honest, because his head is so inflated. He thinks that he's so up here that when I be honest, you think I'm lying because you're so up here with it.
As they encountered one another on live, he even challenged him to a boxing match.
Why don't you teach me? Who's they? I don't care about they.
Dang.
Come on.
So come on.
I'll put 5 bands on it. Let's do a boxing match.
I don't care about the money.
You don't care about the money?
I don't care about money. Money.
I'll fly you out to me.
He's on house arrest.
Because I'm your daddy.
I'm on house arrest. You gotta come to me.
You gotta fight inside his house.
I'm gonna have to beat you up in your own crib.
Despite his belief that he clearly looked good enough for it to merit sharing online, DKane found himself getting widely mocked for his aesthetic. He low-key looks like a TikTok snap filter. His eyebrows and mustache look like Sharpies. Still, even with the slander that—
This is a grown-ass man. And like, you know, the thing about it, right? We all went through that phase of trying to look good on the net and shit like that. But like, bro, I ain't never went through a phase where I was drawing my eyebrows on and doing like mustache shit and doing all like, and doing this shit. You feel me? Like, I don't know what's going on. And you know, it's not just him that's doing this. There's a bunch of different guys. There was another guy that was going around on TikTok. He was going viral for doing like weird ass faces, and he was another Edgar. It's always the Edgars.
was coming his way, his follower count kept shooting up. And whether or not people were there to laugh at him or admire him, those views, as well as the donations he received on his live streams.
Bro, motherfucker, 590 roses. How much is a rose? Wait a minute. How much is a rose? Wait a minute. How much is a rose on TikTok worth? How much is a rose on TikTok, y'all? How much is a rose worth on TikTok? One of these? Oh no, that's not the same thing. How much is a rose worth? Fuck it. Let's say it's worth $1. I think TikTok takes a percentage. A diamond is worth approximately 0.0, so 5 cents. Hell nah, man.
All hit the same.
590. He has over 600 roses being given to him. What is this?
Another aspect of his early online persona,
Hell no, man. Hell no.
which raised eyebrows, no pun intended, was his tendency to tap into a Zesty lane.
Oh, he's finally coming out. Bro got lashes on. Hell no, rock his world like that. What? Has a whole drawer of caterpillars. He's like, let me throw these on today.
Alongside describing himself as sparkly, DKane was also accused of using makeup
I didn't
on
know
his
all
mustache.
this. I thought he was just like some fake internet gangster. I didn't know he was doing all this like fucking suspectual shit.
An allegation which he eventually leaned into for laughs.
DKane makeup finally coming off.
Bro, what?
Look, he has to make sure real quick.
Yeah, let me make sure my makeup good. Like,
let him make sure his makeup not melting off real quick.
At this stage in the game, DKane was essentially a harmless
too.
source of hilarity. It was hard to dislike him for pursuing fame like everyone else. In fact, if anything, people felt sorry for him as he was always the butt of the joke. However, things took a darker turn when he began to add a new aspect to his persona, and suddenly, all that goodwill evaporated in favor of distaste for everything he was trying to portray. Although he hails from Texas, DKane is very cagey about his actual origins, particularly when it comes to his ethnicity. At every turn, he struggles to give a straight answer.
Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Salvador, but I grew up in San Antonio, so Texas basically.
Oh, okay. Cause they were talking about like in the comments, they were like, he's Mexican. You ain't Mexican, like at all?
No, yeah.
So like you like kind of mixed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you're Salvadoran though. That's what you identify.
Yeah.
And when he opened up about things like this, people didn't believe a word that came out of his mouth.
I swear I went to school with somebody that looked just like this, like same height and all that.
This dude has middle school liar vibes. Bro, his IQ is tattooed on his forehead. But his inability to answer questions isn't a lack of confidence, because when discussing Texas, he acts like he is the ruler of the state when it comes to social media personalities.
Would you say that you're the king of San Antonio? When it comes,
I ain't finna lie, man. These pro club shirts right here, these fire. If y'all don't have you like a pro club, like a whole pro club fit, a couple of fits in your wardrobe, you ain't doing it right. Y'all need to go get you some pro clubs. I got pro club sweats on right now. Look, pro club sweats. Boom. I don't know if y'all can see it. Boom. Pro club sweats. Got them on right now. I'm telling you, y'all need to have you a whole pro club fit. I got the Stussy shirt on, you feel me? I got the Pro Club sweats. If you don't have some Stussy Pro Club shit like that in your wardrobe, you ain't doing it right.
So like, you know what I'm saying, influencer like stuff and like, you know,
influencer stuff,
like the clout.
Oh yeah,
the most comfortable.
You definitely the king of the clout stuff.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Like influencer, like social media. Yeah.
What about Texas?
I would say that. I mean, Texas.
I feel like Texas.
Social media.
As for his financial situation, DKane claims he's making bank via his lives, but was once very reluctant to give details.
I guess I should just ask you, like, what's the most you've ever made, like, in a single day off a TikTok live?
See, I'm the type of person. I don't really like people in my business.
You don't
like
want
that.
You don't want the pocket watching.
Yeah, but I'll just say like I'm doing very good for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never used to have chains like this, or like real VV.
Let me tell y'all something. Just because you got chains, you got diamonds, right? Don't mean you're doing good for yourself. I want you to go on Facebook Marketplace right now and go search up diamond Rolex, diamond watch, diamond put Richard Mille. Go look up Cuban link, all gold Cuban link diamonds on it. Bust down whatever. I want you to go look that up and tell me the price. Say it down below in the comments when y'all see it. I want you to go look that up, right? And then put it down below in the comments. I want you to do the same thing with a pair of Gucci shoes, Louis belt, anything like that. I guarantee you can find you a whole designer fit on Facebook Marketplace. Look at me when I say this. You can find a whole designer fit on Facebook Marketplace for $150, maximum $300. You get you a chain that look just like the one he got on right here. That look just like this. You can get you a little chain. You can get you the whole entire wardrobe, watch, chains, all that, bust down, grill, all that. You can get all that stuff for probably $600. All the jewelry probably $600 on Facebook Marketplace. If you see somebody with this type of stuff on, take it with a grain of salt if they say they living good, right? If they can show you a car, a whip, shit they working on, a garage, a house, anything like that. They can show you a pay stub. They can show you their bank account. Then they living good. Just because a motherfucker got some chains on and a grill don't mean he living good. I know a motherfucker I just bought the car off of. Right? I'm not talking down on him. If he ever sees this video, I'm not talking down on him. Right? But this motherfucker, he had no other whip, selling me it. The $3,100 that I gave him for the whip, right? The one I'm working on, the daily right now, the one that I've been taking back and forth to work. It has a 2J in it. The GS300 I just bought, that thing got it for $3,100. That $3,100 that I gave him is his only form of cash. Motherfucker has some nugget earrings on and shit. Come on, man.
I never used to have a car. Now I'm driving in a Scat Pack, so I'm doing good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Yet, while all of this makes him look sketchy and ensures it's hard to take anything he says at face value, the real problems began when he started to portray himself as a gangster.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Namely, getting 13 tatted on his forehead, and another huge one. Namely, getting 13 to take anything he says at face value. The real problems begin.
Go look up what is it? Denim tears, diamond tears, denim tears, some shit like that. Look it up on Facebook Marketplace. I guarantee you can find you these sweats for $20.
Again, when he started to portray himself as a gangster, namely getting 13 tatted on his forehead and another huge one on the back of his neck. For someone who is El Salvadorian as he claims to be, that only truly means one.
Somebody will pull up to you with 30 of them, all different sizes in his back trunk. Tell me I'm lying.
One thing.
Go do it right now. Hit that nigga up on Facebook Marketplace. I guarantee you could buy 5 pairs for $100.
And that is a tie to a vicious street gang by the name of MS-13. And in case you don't know, induction into the crew requires literally killing someone. Much of the gang ranks is currently held in Secot, which is El Salvador's current confinement center, and it's truly the last place you'd want to wind up. But in 2022, the government declared that the prison's mission was as simple as possible. Spearheaded by President Nayib Bukele, the mega prison has made El Salvador the country with the highest incarceration rate in the world at 2%. Because of the consequences that come with pretending to be in their ranks, fellow TikTok streamer and former friend, Lalo Gone Brazy, felt he should undergo the laser procedure to get it removed.
DKane, I promise you, DKane, I'm not saying this in a bad way. You are not a member. Bro, honestly,
he laughing like something funny.
All of that, they do not know who you are. So the moment you come impersonating something that you ain't, it's over for you, bro. I'm trying to put you on the right path, bro. I'm not hating on you, but like, bro, I'm telling you this for real, bro. Like, bro, you know that tattoos are always
like,
just gonna raise a lot of
disrespect. You feel me? See, all the gang stuff, all that, being a member, all that stuff, that gets thrown all out the window. Me personally, I don't fuck with none of that. But the disrespect one of those motherfuckers has to feel, seeing this right here, first of all, the haircut would piss me off. And then this motherfucker got drawn on eyebrows. And then he got the mustache. What point in the video we are at? We're at 7 minutes and 13 seconds. I'm gonna go back, but watch this. Look at him right here, right? Look at the way he looks. Look at the way he looks. Wait.
The highest incarceration.
Look at the way they look. Motherfuckers ain't got no hair, head tatted, right? Face tat. Not even this face tats, right? This is face. Once you get above here, forehead, that's head tats. You motherfuckers got head tats. Ain't none of them really got neck tats. Look at this. Look, neck bare. I can't see that guy over there.
Incarceration rate in the world at 2%.
Bro, imagine he seen this fool walking down the street. Right? He got the 13 tatted in the middle of his forehead. But then he
because of the con scare him, and that's not.
You're from El Salvador. Doesn't mean you're from.
I would be disrespected. I would be super disrespected.
Lands from out there.
But initially, DKane, who can't even speak Spanish, refused to back down. Even the threat of getting sent to the gang unit wasn't enough to scare him. And that's not even mentioning the fact that if he ever stepped foot in El Salvador, his supposed ties to the gang would land him straight in that infamous maximum security prison. Despite these claims, he seems to be bewildered by exactly what he's supposed to be repping, and was clowned for it during another stream with Lalo.
For San Antonio?
Okay, what's right here on the side? Like, what's going down right here? Chris? I don't know, bro. I can't read it, bro. You gotta tell me, bro. Like, I don't do sign language, bro.
It's Korean. It says blessed in Korean.
I swear that's Korean barbecue. What you got right here?
Money sign.
How you gonna get something you don't make? Oh, hell no. What about the one in the middle?
You already know what that one's for, lover.
What is that? What's it even say?
You know how to count?
It says 13, but what is that for?
You know what it is, LeBron? I'm from Salvador. You know what it is, LeBron?
I mean, I don't know. You ain't no member.
And you is?
Nah, I didn't claim to be. What's the other one on this side?
Stars.
What you gonna be seeing when I pack you out?
Understandably, this only led to further clowning. Dude, that kid is trying so hard to be hard, dog. Bro got a 13 in between his eyebrows with stars.
I don't get the point. Like, why do you, like, come on, bro. Go collect Pokemon cards or some shit. Like, bro, ain't nothing hard about banging, bro. Nobody thinks that's hard. Nobody thinks that shit is cool. That shit is, like, you look stupid. Going over there, like throwing all this, like you look so stupid. You look dumb. You look cool to a high school nigga in middle school. But once niggas get out of high school and middle school, they start realizing like none of that shit is cool. That shit is boo-boo. Nobody wants to hear that.
And the recipe for Korean barbecue. He got the number 13 for MS-13, but yet got a 5-point star, which I believe stands for Latin Kings. These combative live streams are an extended online narrative between the two, where they traded insults and threats online.
And he's still wearing pro clubs. I'm mad at this nigga for wearing pro clubs. They don't even make me want to wear one no more.
And in almost all of the exchanges, it's Lalo who came up on top.
If I seen Lalo face to face, I'm gonna go like this, right? What you say? Like what?
Hey, bro, thought he was the Flash. And then what am I gonna do? Tasty ass little hit. Yeah, and I'll squish you like a can, pick you up, put you in my pocket, and walk outside.
Yeah.
That's Roger. Look, that's what you're hanging with.
Considering he existed in the TikTok sphere, DKane probably felt a lack of concern over making the claims about his gang ties. But that went south when a true affiliate made his way into his online world to check him. During a live stream, DKane was quickly exposed when he was actively pressed by a legitimate gangster in the form of Lefty Gunplay from Baldwin Park. After he asked him to formally claim a set once and for all, DKane relented and admitted he wasn't really about that life.
Where you from? Why you asking where I'm from? Yeah, where you from? What gang? Where at? What city? I'm from Salvador. You're from El Salvador? Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. What gang are you from?
We're not doing this on TikTok.
Man, dog, bang your shit.
We're not doing this on TikTok.
I'm from King Salvador 13, Baldwin Park. Where are you from?
I'm a good boy.
You're gay. That's just hang up on him.
He said you ain't banging your shit, so he kind of feels like, damn. He said you ain't banging your shit, so it's like.
Hey, I'm trying to get to know you, dog. The first thing I'm gonna do is like, where you from?
Edgar with the face tats isn't about that life. He tries to look the part, but when pressed, he becomes softer than a marshmallow. Nah, for real. Since then, he's proven recurrently that he's not truly a gangster. In one infamous viral video, he had his chain stolen and was incapable of doing anything about it.
You gonna give me my shit or not? Go ahead. I don't need to call anything. You gonna give me my shit or not? Call security. Go ahead. Call right now. Are you gonna give me my shit right now? Nigga, call security. Call security right fucking now, nigga.
Why do you keep talking, bro? There's something already, man.
Nigga, stop waiting for me to hit the street. I'm gonna give me a reason for this, nigga. Nigga, I'm on ankle monitor. Walk out before give me my chain, bro. Hurry up, give me my chain. Nigga, unless you want to do a mob people, so you ain't give a fuck if you.
You can't even feel bad for somebody like this because he like, this motherfucker did it to himself. He's doing it to himself. Bro. I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
Get the fuck away from me, bro.
But in typical fashion, he spun the story as though he'd emerged on top.
I know you're not asking me about what happened at the mall.
What was that about?
I literally just explained the whole story.
Were they all like versus you, or you had some homies with you?
Nah, it was 5 of us and 2 of them.
Fool, why didn't your homies do nothing?
We literally did. We literally chased them out the mall and made them get my chain back.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, bro, no way. I thought it was everyone versus you, fool. I'm like, why is this boy riding solo?
No, never that.
Aside from that, he seems to be in a constant state of turmoil, which generally just prompts a whole lot of mocking.
Baby mama left me. I was at the car dealership yesterday and I didn't get approved for the car. He was laughing.
It's because you're a little kid. How are you expecting to get approved for an AMG when you're a little kid?
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can access your FICO score in a snap.
I mean, what I would give to be able.
You gotta be a grown-ass man like me, Colette.
That's definitely not why. Anyways, if he's gonna let me explain the situation, like I was saying, I've been going through so many things lately. My baby mama left me. I was at the car dealership trying to get a car, and I didn't get approved because.
Imagine this being your pops, man. Imagine this being your pops for real. Imagine like 10, 15 years down the road. Imagine you in high school. You just started high school, right? You're probably finna be built just like this motherfucker. 5'1", 115 pounds soaking wet. And you see your dad getting clowned by this nigga on the net. You randomly look up your dad one day.
And for DKane, crossing that ex-girlfriend was the worst thing he could have ever done. Because not only does he now have to carry around the stigma of being an online gangbanger with no real street ties, but also a predator. As DKane's follower count expanded into the millions, some of the information about his mysterious life that he'd rather have suppressed began to come to light. Most notably, his apparent love of minors. Through a series of interviews by a content creator named Poncho, the uncomfortable truth about his love life, as well as other aspects of his real existence away from social media apps, began to surface. First off, he was exposed by his ex as being a fraud with a false heritage.
He isn't Salvadorian, by the way. That's a lie. He's Hispanic.
What is he?
He's from he's not Salvadorian.
What?
That third
What is he?
It's fake. He's Hispanic. He's Mexican.
Damn, people thought Guatemala too.
His own grandpa snitched him out to me. I was like, yeah, he's Salvadorian. Like where he comes, like that's where he comes from. When he looks at me, he goes, No, he's not. Yeah.
Okay. So then, what do you feel about like the new girlfriend? Any words you want to give the new girlfriend on this account?
I just want to ask her, how does my purse feel? Like, girl, you're wearing my purse.
You know how she hinted at him being interested in younger girls? Well, that doesn't stop there, as not only was she 16 when they got together, but he was also messaging high schoolers and asking for certain images.
So basically, he cheated on you with other quinceañeras?
Yeah.
Other young girls? Younger than you, basically, allegedly?
Like a year or two. There's actually screenshots that I have when I was with him. I was laying next to him, and girls were arguing with me. And a freshman girl, that's a freshman.
Yeah.
That literally just became a freshman. And his 23-year-old ass was asking her for feet pictures. Yeah.
According to her, this was a pattern of behavior from DKane, one which he seemed completely aware of throughout the course of their relationship, no less.
So let me say this, because some girls sometimes like to lie. So was Mr. Confused about your age?
No, that was never, people keep saying that. No, I literally asked him how old he was, and he was like, go look at my famous birthday. So I did, and then it said 20. I was like, you're 20. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm 16. He's like, okay, that doesn't matter. As long as we don't tell anybody, you're gonna be an adult anyway. So that's what he said.
That's the end of this video. I ain't watching no more. There's still another 11 minutes to go. Don't look like much more. That's all I need to know about this motherfucker. Hey, man.
So in other words,
I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a beautiful day. Hey, man, don't be like this guy, man. Don't do it. I ain't even got no more words, man. That's tough. I didn't know it was this bad, but y'all have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you beautiful people later. Make sure y'all sub down to my Twitch. The link is going to be down below. We're going to be playing Alien Isolation, Resident Evil, probably 2K, some other stuff like that. New games that come out. The new Battlefield that comes out next month. Going to be playing that. If you guys like that type of content, sub down to the Twitch below. I'll also be posting the gameplay on this channel. So, hey, y'all have a beautiful day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.